Whoa. That was close. Almost got ran over. Well, so hopefully my camera angle is good. And we are gonna try bats. There's a little connector trail that goes to all the trails. And I think I'm gonna do a trail called Brown Wave. So we're gonna do about half of a trail called Skinny. And then do then connect with the Great Wall. I'll tell you what that is. For these trails, at least so far, that Suntour is I have the XCR coil. They make an air version. Does well. Soaking up the bumps like it should. You can see even though there's some sections with a lot of roots, a lot of this trail is just smooth. Now right now I'm on a slight incline. I'm slightly going uphill. And at least it feels like I'm faster. And on my full suspension. Pedaling just feels more efficient. Now I have gonna fly. The fork I put on this is 100mm travel, which for a hardtail I think that's a good number. And oh, sorry about that. Hey, have a good one. Oh, a little air there. There's jumps. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, the 100mm travel fork. It's not a lot, but it's enough. And I wouldn't go any higher because you're really going to change the geometry on the bike. And right now, I think the geometry feels about right. With 100mm. Huh. They made a new line. Kind of crazy. A little tricky section. You can hear. That's a little sketchy there. Used to the rear suspension, the seat came up, hit my butt, kind of threw me forward a little bit. this is where we're going to turn into brown wave. It looks like we did that in about 15 minutes, which is about the same time, very similar to the times I've done on my hardtail, on my full suspension. That was fun. See, this is a flow, almost a flow trail. That's why they call it brown wave. Just surfing. Somewhere around here, yeah. Take it easy, just around here. And definitely pull that front up better on this. Oh yeah, you can really jump this bike. Pretty crazy. You can see, even with those roots and little drops and stuff, so like a little 6, maybe 1 foot drop. But there's no clanging like on my first video. That's because now I have a derailleur with a clutch, and I also put some mastic tape on the frame. No clanking. Also the fork, much better fork. So it actually just moves like it's supposed to instead of clanking along. Big difference. Got back from my first real ride on the Schwinn. Like I said, all that's left really of the Schwinn original is the frame, the seat post, the brakes, the seat post clamp, and that's it. But it worked great. I loved it. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully in the video you can see some little jumps. So things I found, I found the geometry for the bike is actually really good. You can see the travel, how much travel I used on the fork. So I was pretty, you know, it was being used. So whatever that is of travel, I think I used the full amount because it's 100mm travel fork, so I might have used the whole thing. Things I found is much easier to bring this front up on this hardtail than it is on my full suspension bike. The brakes were probably the scariest part. So it's funny, it's like one of the few things that's left on the bike that's original. But they work well, and I just got an adapter. As I pulled up, the UPS guy pulled up with my parts from Amazon, so I just got the adapter to turn this into a 180. That's going to give me much better braking. So things I found, like I said, the front much easier to bring up. You can stand and power through. That's just, you know, the nature of a hardtail. Found it to be pretty playful for a 29er, much more than I thought it would be. I could really maneuver around turns and such. And I'm running the tubeless at 28 psi front and rear. And I was surprised at the good grip these Continentals actually have, even though they're not, you can see they're not very aggressive. And what else? Oh, and jumping the bike is really, really easy. It really likes to jump. So, which I was catching a little air, you know, you'll see in the video, it's not huge jumps or anything, but I catch a little air, which is fun, in places that I don't catch air, or it's harder to catch air with on my full suspension bikes. So I checked my Strava times. They are very similar to what I do with, you know, middle of the road compared to my other rides. So I even had one that it was my second best time of the two trails I did combined. The total time, it was my second best time. Difference of about 10 minutes, an hour 40 versus an hour 30. So pretty good. Any comments, let me know, and you know, just hit like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see some more videos, and thanks for watching.